You're my woman, and it's public now. And no, I'm not whispering it anymore. I'm not hiding it in late-night messages or behind the curtains of private calls. I'm not loving you in silence, pretending it's safer that way. I'm standing here, loud, open, and proud, and the world can hear it. You're mine, not like possession, not like ownership, but like destiny. Like every path I walked, every wrong turn I took, every ache I carried, they all led me to you. And now that I've found you, I don't care who sees it, who knows it, or who feels uncomfortable about it, because for the first time, I'm loving someone who deserves to be shown off, admired, respected, protected. People may talk, they'll scroll, judge, or roll their eyes like love is something to be embarrassed of. Let them question what they don't understand. Let them mock what they've never felt. You're not just a chapter in my life. You're the headline, the title, the damn cover photo, and if loving you out loud makes the world uncomfortable, then let the world be uncomfortable, because hiding you would be the real crime. Keeping quiet about a woman like you would be like owning the stars and keeping them in a box. You've been there for me when the lights were off and the applause was gone. You've seen me without the armor, without the bravado, without the well-rehearsed lines, and you loved me anyway. Not for who I could pretend to be, but for who I actually was: messy, stubborn, tired, broken, hopeful. That kind of love doesn't belong in the shadows, it deserves center stage. So, if anyone's wondering who this woman is in my life, let me be crystal clear: you are the one. The only one, and I will never again shrink you to fit someone else's comfort zone. From now on, you're not the secret I keep, you're the truth I tell. You're not the photo I hide in my favorites, you're the picture I frame on every wall. You're not the name I drop when no one's listening, you're the voice I echo in every room. I want people to know that when I talk about strength, I'm talking about you. When I speak of grace, of loyalty, of passion, it's your face that fills my words. You are my love story, the real one, the kind I never thought I'd be lucky enough to live. So, no more soft launches, no more coded captions, no more just friends nonsense. I want the world to see the way I look at you, the way I feel about you, and understand that you're not temporary. You're not optional, you're not one of many, you're it, the whole damn answer. I want people to scroll and stop because finally, I'm showing them what love actually looks like, and it looks like you, standing beside me. You're the woman I'll post, again and again, without filters, without hesitation. You're the name I'll say when they ask who taught me patience, who gave me peace, who made me believe in the kind of forever that doesn't scare me. You're my safe place, my storm shelter, and my favorite distraction. And I'm done pretending you're anything less than that. So yeah, you're my woman, and it's public now. And no, this isn't just a caption, this isn't just for show, this is me, finally living the love I prayed for, out loud. And you know what? It's not just about letting the world know, it's about finally letting you know. No more confusion, no more mixed signals, no more wondering if you're too much for me, or if I'm not ready. I'm ready. I've never been more certain. You're not too much, you're exactly enough. And if anyone's been too little, it's been me, too quiet, too slow to admit what my heart has been screaming all along. But not anymore. This is me, not hiding, not hesitating, claiming you, choosing you, loving you, publicly and loudly. Because when a man finds the kind of love that keeps him grounded and makes him dream higher, he doesn't hide it. He doesn't wrap it in silence, or shrink it to fit someone else's approval. No. He stands up, chest out, voice firm, and tells the world, she's mine. Not in a way that cages her, but in a way that frees her from doubt, from uncertainty, from ever having to question her place in his life. You're my woman, and that means something sacred now. It means your name feels like a vow. It means I won't let you walk beside me in the dark anymore. I'll walk with you in the light. It's not about proving anything to the people watching. They don't know what we've walked through. They didn't see us fight for this, bleed for this, grow into this. They didn't hear our hard conversations, or witness the way you held my heart on days I couldn't even look at myself. This isn't a post to impress them. This is a promise to you, a promise that I see you. I value you. I love you, not in secret, not behind closed doors, but right here, where the world can see me kneel to the truth of what you mean to me. You're not a chapter I skip past when someone flips through my life. You're the entire story. You're the reason I'm not scared of commitment anymore. You're the reason I look at the word forever and don't flinch. You took a man who thought love had to be loud and dramatic to be real, and showed him that love can be soft, still, and undeniably strong. That it can be quiet and yet echo louder than any scream. You made me believe that I could build something steady, something safe, something real. So yes, you're my woman. And it's public now. I say it with the same conviction I'll carry into every moment forward. In every room I walk into, I want people to know, this heart already belongs to someone. And that someone is you. You're not in competition. You're not being tested. You're not on trial. You're home. You're already chosen. And from now on, I will never ask you to dim your light or question your worth just to fit into someone else's idea of too soon or too much. You've been enough from the start, more than enough. You didn't just walk into my life, you anchored it. And now that the world knows, maybe you'll finally believe that I was never ashamed of loving you. I was just afraid I didn't deserve you. But that fear is gone, replaced with gratitude, replaced with this overwhelming desire to show you off, not for the world's applause, but for your comfort, so you know you're wanted here, you're safe here. And that no matter what noise surrounds us, your place beside me is permanent. So let them talk, let them scroll, let them whisper, I don't care, because I've said it now, out loud, clearly, boldly, you're my woman. And the whole world knows it. And maybe that's the part I'm most proud of, not just that I love you, but that I get to love you out loud. That I no longer have to keep quiet when your name slips into my thoughts, or when your face shows up in the middle of my sentences. You're the story I've been dying to tell, the name I want on my tongue when someone asks what I'm proud of, what I'm building, what I'm fighting for. You're not some passing chapter, you're the book I never want to stop reading. And when people look at me now, I hope they see the difference. I hope they notice the calm in my voice, the steadiness in my walk, the way I no longer chase chaos to feel something. Because since you came, I've stopped chasing noise, I've found peace. Real, deep peace, the kind that only comes when a man stops running from himself and finally finds someone worth standing still for. That's what you are. The reason I slowed down, the reason I started showing up. The reason I stopped choosing temporary over true. I never knew love could feel like this, safe and wild at the same time. You made me realize that strength doesn't always shout. Sometimes, it just stands in the kitchen, in pajamas, brushing her hair, completely unaware of the way she holds a man's whole world in her hands. You're that kind of strong, the silent, beautiful kind that doesn't demand attention but commands it anyway. So now, I say it proudly, you're mine, and not in a possessive, you belong to me, kind of way, but in a soul level, we belong together, kind of way. In a, this heart won't beat the same without you, kind of way. In a, no matter where life pulls us, I'll always come back to you, kind of way. And I want you to feel it in the way I talk to you, in the way I talk about you, even when you're not in the room. I want you to see it in how I choose you every day, even on the days when the world is loud and everything feels uncertain. I want you to know, this love is not just something I post about, it's something I live. Because loving you isn't an announcement, it's a declaration. It's a shift in my entire existence. It's the reason I've started making space not just in my heart, but in my future. In every plan, in every dream, in every room I walk into, there's a U-shaped place in everything I build now. So yes, you're my woman. Not in secret, not when it's easy, but always. Even when the world turns away, even when silence tries to creep in, even when life tests us, you'll still find my hand there, not reaching for you, but already holding on.